right, bye. Top of the morning. I'm feeling peachy. I've been up for about an hour, sat on the balcony and watched us pull into Key West. I absolutely love being on the open water. That's like my favorite part. So I try to always get up early to catch us either pulling into a port or to catch a sunrise. Just beautiful. But today's agenda, I'm not getting off the ship. I know, it's insane. I want to explore the Scarlet Lady without the crowd. So once everyone starts moving off the ship, then I'll start moving around and getting to know her a little bit better. She's a beautiful ship. It's so much to do, and I feel like I'm not going to be able to do it in just the one sea day that we have tomorrow. So the plan is to not get off the ship. I'm going to try and get into the spa today on a thermal pass. I heard that when you're in port, it's a little bit cheaper. I also signed up for the mixology class called Shot for Shot. That's this afternoon. But outside of that, I'm just gonna chill on the ship today. I've never done this before. I always get off in a port. But I don't know, there was nothing in Key West that really just kind of sparked my interest. So here we are. I'm actually about to go meet Mel for breakfast and head over to the spa. I also heard that there was kind of like a ship inspection for travel agents that's on the sea day tomorrow. So I'm gonna have Mel, who's also a travel agent, show me where to sign up for that and do that in the morning. But outside of that, listen, I'm having a ball. I am having a wonderful time. For my first solo cruise so far, it has been top notch. The pajama party was just so fun last night. And we tried to go to the manor, like I stated before, but it was closed, which is probably a good thing because I needed to come back and get some rest. So I'm about to go get dressed, meet Mel, have breakfast, go sign up for this travel agent thing, and start my day. I'll be back soon. So I headed down to the galley to meet Mel, and the galley is, if you're comparing it to another cruise line, I guess you can say kind of like the buffet area, except it's not a buffet. You don't actually serve yourself. They have different food stations there, and there are two ways that you can get food from each station. One is you can seat yourself, and they have menu cards there with flags on top. When you're ready to eat, you just raise a flag, someone comes, takes your order, and then brings your food to you. The other option is getting in line at the station and just waiting for them to hand over the food to you. But I enjoy going to the galley just because of this bento area. The sushi there is fire. Okay, so here is my I'm exploring the ship day outfit. I got my black Barbie tee and just some cute little Bermuda shorts and some little flip-flops on. Now, one thing about me, that selfie stick gonna go with me, baby, okay? We gonna catch this content, all right? So since I am exploring the ship today, I gotta bring my homegirl with me. And then I got my Coach bag that has all my lip gloss and stuff because I don't plan on coming back to the room. I'm ready. I'm headed to the Redemption Spa. Hopefully I can get a thermal spa pass for sometime today. And then I have the Shop for Shot class at 2:30. And then Mel and I are gonna go to the Opa hour so I can get some content of that. And it's Scarlet night tonight. So I'm gonna try to get into MAC to see if I can get my makeup done. But if not, I just do it myself, no big deal. But excited for today's festivities. Just finished having a cup of coffee. My stomach wasn't quite ready for food yet, but I did bring some acai and Greek yogurt and a charcuterie board. I guess it's not a board, a charcuterie package back to the room. So that way when I come back, I'll have just something. I got my 3-hour thermal spa pass and now I'm on deck 16, just exploring. So let's see what it's all about up here. Maybe I can get a good aerial shot of Key West. But yeah, I'm really excited because I didn't think I was gonna be able to get into the spa. I was like, oh, I went last minute, but I'm going down there in an hour. So I'm gonna walk around a little bit up here and then head down to put my bathing suit on. And yeah, that's it. So once I got up to deck 16, I just kind of got a little snap shot of Key West. It was actually pretty beautiful. I was kind of like, maybe I should get off the ship. Let's just see how it goes. Also got a quick view of the pool, which shockingly was very small considering that this is an adult only cruise. You would think that they would give us more area at the pool, but I did decide at that moment that I would not be chilling at the pool on this cruise at all. Smoking area. I just wanted to kind of give a view for everyone. I'm not a smoker, but they do have one designated on the ship. It is on deck 16. Looks like this is the forward. Yep. So if you come on the Scarlet Lady and you smoke, that is where you would need to go to enjoy your tobacco product. So now I'm just headed over back up here to the Virgin sign because I do want to get another picture without the lights on, just because it was a little bit bright. So I want to get another picture over there. So I'm gonna go back over there now. Here's a sign. Ladies, make sure you're applying your SPF, because when you go on these cruises and you're just kind of like doing like an open air type walk, it's bright and sunny. So you need to make sure that you are applying your SPF, and that way you don't have to worry about getting sunburn, because contrary to belief, our skin does burn, and we are at risk for skin cancer as well. So don't let the hype fool you. Melanated skin will burn. Melanated skin is at risk for skin cancer. Stop listening to people telling you that it's not, because they're flat-faced lying to you. So I was gonna walk in, but I quickly pivoted back outside when I realized that I was right by the cabanas. These cabanas were really nice from the outside, but they were very locked. Like I could not get in there. So I kind of found a little area where I can peek my head through, and I noticed that they had them all kind of covered up, probably because we were in port. But yeah, here are the cabanas. Then I decided to walk down a little bit further. This is the athletic club section. This is also where the pajama party took place the previous night. So to see it like during the daytime and all exposed with no people, I was like, oh, okay. This would be a nice little spot to come and just chill and get away from all of the crowd and the hype. So yeah. So at some point, I actually lost track of time and ended up having to race back to my cabin so that I can change to head over to the spa. I wish I could have gotten more of a snapshot for you guys of how wonderful this spa was, but it was just way too crowded. So I just got some little snippets of me in the mud room and then also in the hot tub. I didn't want anyone to feel uncomfortable with me recording. So I just finished the spa treatment. It was absolutely amazing. I didn't spend the full 3 hours in there. Only about about 2 hours. Yeah, about 2 hours. Because it started getting crowded. So now that I know I'll book it next time, I'll book it for like the earliest appointment. Because of that, I couldn't really get a lot of content, a lot of footage, because, you know, people are weird about being on camera. So I'm actually going to go ahead. I decided while I was in there, because, you know, we're just going with the flow, decided I was going to go ahead and get off the boat now. So I am about to shower real quick and get off and go and try and find something to do in Key West. Have to be back on probably like within an hour and a half, just because I did sign up for that mixology class, the shot for shot, and that starts at 2:30. So let's see what I can get into right at the port real quick. Maybe grab some souvenirs, something like that, and then just hop back on. Okay, so I'm showered. I'm headed to the gangway to get off, and I'm going to meet with Jean and Shay to have lunch at Yummy Crab. Hopefully there's some souvenir shops around that so I can grab some stuff and then hightail it back to the ship so I can make it to the shot for shot class. So we'll see how it goes. Be right back. I am actually really glad that I got off the ship. Key West was beautiful. I was not expecting it to look like this. I mean, I never really had an interest to come here, so it's not like I was on YouTube looking at different vlogs of what to do in Key West anyway. So I'm glad that I decided when I was in the spot just to keep an open mind and go check it out. Once I got back to my cabin, I reached out to see where everyone was at. Jean and Shay was like, girl, come and join us for lunch. We are having crab at the Yummy Crab. And I was like, crab? I am on the way. So here's a fun fact about me. I love a good seafood boil with a Michelob Ultra. That is like the only way to do it. That big Ultra with the seasonings from the bag. Oh my God, so good. So it is safe to say that that was the best seafood boil that I've had ever. And that was just because of the freshness of the seafood. So we decided we're going to head over to a bar to get some key lime pie shots. And Jean was kind of giving us a tour because she's been here before, just pointing out a couple of things while we headed over to the bar. Okay, so we are headed to a bar called the smallest bar in the world for some key lime pie shots. Just finished having some yummy seafood, and let me tell you, I need to be coming back to Key West to eat more crab, because baby, ain't nothing like it. All right, so we here. This is the key lime. Key lime pie. So after a couple of the key lime pie shots, we walked around Key West for a little bit. This is one of the things that I actually enjoy about cruising, because you come to different ports that may not have been on your radar of places to visit. As someone who loves to travel, I'm consistently adding to my list of places I want to go, and I have now added Key West to a place to actually go and visit outside of the cruise life. Yeah. Oh, I like stuff like this. So we are in the oldest house in Key West. We just had a history briefing from the curator of this museum. I don't know if she's the curator or just works here, but yeah. So she kind of gave us a history of this. Okay. She's creepy in this picture right here. That's creepy. You're not gonna put her in her energy. Okay, so let me tell you, this house was creepy. And I am not over exaggerating. Like, it was just creepy vibes in there. We were walking around. Some lady came from upstairs. Baby, we didn't even know you was up there. Where did you come from? Apparently, there's office space up there. And she actually came down and gave us a more in-depth knowledge about the house itself, and gave us the background of the story of the family that lived there. One of the oldest families from Key West actually owned this house, and the generations of that family still reside in Key West. So that was an interesting fun fact. But yeah, like I said, it was creepy there. I was silently praying, like, don't nothing attach itself to me, because I do believe in spirits, and I do believe that sometimes they be like, hey, let me hitch a ride back with you. Where you going? So I was silently saying some prayers like, just stay here. I don't need the company right now. We're good, spirit world. Just stay where you're at. So fun fact about this room, apparently the husband was not doing what he was supposed to do, and the mistress of the house was like, well, you're in the doghouse, and had a separate house built for him, and that's where he resided until he actually passed away. So this house had a lot of history to it. It was some very funny facts to the story, but I think that if you're ever in Key West, you should definitely check it out, because it gives a lot of history about the town itself. We just tried key lime pie. Jean, you had it before though, right?
Not from here, no.
This is supposed to be like the birthplace, the name is the birthplace of key lime pie.
Right,
this is so good.
Let's try.
Ooh. It's rich though. I don't know if I'm gonna eat this whole piece. Wow, I lied. I ate the whole piece.
She had to come clean.
These is my confessions. So after devouring the key lime pie, we headed over to a souvenir shop that I did not get on camera, but everything in there was $5, so I came out with quite a bit. We decided to head back to the ship, but first Jean decided she was going to perform for us a xylophone concert, which was hilarious. And this girl is so funny. Oh my God, I love it. Okay, so just got back from Key West. It was hot, but it was cool. Did a little walk-in, ate at a really good seafood restaurant. Like, the standard for my snow crab legs, the bar is like up here now. So I don't know what I'm gonna do when I get back to Vegas, but I'm going to change because I'm sticky and I'm going to meet Jean at Lick Me Till I Scream, which is the ice cream bar. So I'm gonna try to get that, as much of that on camera as possible. And then we have the Mediterranean thingy called Opa something at 4:30. I can't remember. I was supposed to go to the shop for shot class. I ended up not going, and then I'm just chalking it up as a loss because I actually didn't pay cash for it. I had a credit from Virgin, and I used that to pay for it, so I didn't really lose any money. So no big deal. I'd rather walk around Key West. And I'm kind of glad that I went ahead and got off the ship because I'm doing a travel agent tour in the morning, so I'm gonna get a lot of the ship, the feel for the ship tomorrow. So no big deal. So after that, I have dinner reservations at Gun Bay, and then we have Scarlet night. So I get to dress up and look all cute and stuff. Not gonna go to MAC because I found out you had to buy $100 worth of product in order to get your makeup done for free. I don't even wear MAC like that, so it's not worth the money. So yeah, I'm gonna change and go get the ice cream. So Lick Me Till Ice Cream had some decent flavors in there, but my favorite was the brown butter financier on a red velvet waffle cone. So good. Oh my God, you have to try it. Across the way was Voyage Vinyl. It's like a listening station where you can go and listen to some of these records. I didn't really pull anything out to listen to. I just wanted to get something on film just to show what it looked like over there, but it was pretty cool. I was like, wow, they have some interesting album choices in here. I did see Beyonce, I saw Sade, so yeah, I was like, wow, okay, Virgin, I see you. So eventually I met up with everyone over at the dock for Opa Hour. Y'all, this sangria, the best sangria I've ever had in my life. That is no cap, as the kids would say. We also ordered a bunch of little tapas. Everything was Greek or Mediterranean themed, and it was all so good. I could not get over how good it was. Okay, so we are at Opa Hour, which is in the dock, on the dock, which is the back of the ship. We're pulling away from Key West right now. We had a lot of different like tapas that were Greek style food. So delicious. Right now we're just here vibing to the music. I actually have reservations tonight at Gun Bay, but I don't want to go. I just saw the menu at the galley and that looks more appealing. So we're gonna see what happens. So gotta get me a time-lapse sunset, of course, like I normally do, and it's Scarlet night, so I get to dress up and look cute. In my previous vlog, I talked about how much I really enjoyed this area of the ship called the dock, and it's because they always had some type of Afro beats in rotation. I absolutely love Afro beats. It always puts me in a really good mood just to vibe to. And like I said before, the sangria, and this was the only area that you can get this type of sangria from. We were literally buying it by the pitcher, just taking turns and buying it and just enjoying ourselves. So afterwards, we headed over to the venue, the Red Room, to catch the show called Dual Reality. We dubbed it the Bloods and Crips show. A lot of crazy things went on with us when we were sitting up there. I was trying to get to the bathroom, ended up falling up the stairs. I think someone's phone went off in the middle of the show, like the ringer wasn't silenced. It was hilarious in that show. We just had a good time. Once we left the Red Room, we realized, oh my God, we're over here by karaoke. So we had to do that. We didn't have a sign up or appointment spot, but some people were leaving. They were like, hey, we got like 30 minutes left, so you guys can come in here. And it was all over from there. Like, we really went in there and sang our little hearts out, to the point where when I got out of that room, my throat was on fire. Let's get the drink away. I need to get ready for Scarlet night, but we just did karaoke and my throat is on fire. Cause I don't know who told me I sound like Whitney Houston, but I tried. I really tried. So I'm headed to go take a shower, throw on my dress, and head to Scarlet night.